Canva documentary. How they have over 60 million monthly active users creating stunning visuals. Imagine a world where graphic design is not just for professionals, but for everyone. Where creativity knows no bounds. Well, that world exists, and it's thanks to a game-changing platform called Canva. Today we're delving into Canva's amazing journey as a graphic design powerhouse that has revolutionized the industry and how they transformed to becoming the world's 5th most valuable unicorn. You won't want to miss Melanie Perkins' incredible leadership and Canva's upcoming breakthroughs, especially with AI. The person behind Canva's success. Melanie Perkins was born on January 1, 1987, in Perth, Australia, and grew up in a mixed family. Her mother was an Australian teacher noted for organizing school yearbooks. Melanie Perkins' business spirit was sparked at the age of 14 when she made and sold scarves in her hometown of Perth, Australia. The joy of starting a business became a driving force in her life, and it was a foreshadowing of what was to come. Her adventure to change the world of graphic design began while she was a student at the University of Western Australia. Melanie enrolled in a Bachelor of Commerce program at the University of Western Australia after graduating from high school. During her education, she became deeply intrigued by a persistent issue in the world of graphic design and publishing. She observed how traditional design tools were complex, expensive, and reserved for professionals. This creates a significant gap between the tools available and the needs of the wider population. This glaring disparity, where the power to create eye-catching designs was limited to a select few. She was driven by a strong desire to simplify the design process, making it accessible to everyone, regardless of their technical expertise. She discussed her vision with Cliff Obrecht, her boyfriend at that time, who would later become not only her life partner, but also her business co-founder. In 2006 to 2007, while still a college student, Melanie crossed paths with Cliff Obrecht, her future co-founder. They began their entrepreneurial journey together by creating Fusion Books, which allows high school students to design their yearbooks online. Melanie and Cliff encountered the relentless challenges of entrepreneurship, the financial uncertainties, the steep learning curve, and the ever-present fear of failure. These early years were indeed a test of their resilience, determination, and adaptability. Melanie's determination to make graphic design accessible to everybody propelled her forward. Fusion Books soon surpassed all competition to become Australia's favorite yearbook vendor.
So with Fusion Books, we had no idea we were even a startup. We just had an idea of what we wanted to create.
Building Canva, a transformational vision. Canva was founded in 2012 by Melanie Perkins and her then-boyfriend Cliff Obrecht. Her inspiration struck while she was instructing in graphic design at the University of Western Australia, where she closely noticed her students' deep-seated difficulties. They were frustrated by the time-consuming, complicated, and frequently overpowering nature of existing design tools like Adobe Photoshop. She envisioned a tool that would liberate people from these constraints, a user-friendly graphic design platform that would enable anyone to create with ease, transforming the world of design into an inclusive realm where creativity knew no bounds. Their journey began in their living room, with just a few laptops and a tiny team of designers. Canva began as a tool for creating school yearbooks under the name Fusion Books. However, the enormous response indicated that they had developed something considerably more substantial. The game changer came in 2013 when they renamed Fusion Books as Canva, a full-fledged graphic design tool. The debut received immediate praise, drawing designers, marketers, and entrepreneurs. Canva's philosophy was simple, yet revolutionary. Deliver a template-based, user-friendly digital design platform that could handle everything from social media posts to ebooks. The aim was to make high-quality design accessible to everyone.
I designed the logo, I uploaded it to my social media, and that felt really real then. It felt like I had a brand, a little bit of a business.
Canva swiftly gained traction as a result of its commitment to simplicity and use. Users found it simple to use because of its user-friendly interface, and the platform significantly reduced the barrier to entry for design work. With Canva, graphic design was no longer limited to pros. It became a tool for everyone. Melanie Perkins and Cliff Obrecht recognized that in order to genuinely transform design, financial restrictions had to be removed as well. Offering Canva's services for free was a risky decision that altered the business even further. It provided individuals and organizations with access to top-tier design talents regardless of their budget. Defying doubts. Melanie Perkins and Cliff Obrecht encountered a storm of skepticism from potential investors and partners during the early phases of Canva. Many people questioned the necessity for yet another design tool and questioned Melanie's capacity to make Canva successful. Investors, in particular, proved to be a difficult bunch. Local investors and venture capitalists in Perth turned Melanie and Cliff away at least 100 times. But that didn't stop her. She continued to fly from place to place, meeting new investors. Most of these investors thought that the market was already oversaturated with design and publishing tools. The pain of rejection was palpable, but Melanie refused to give up. She was tenacious and would not back down. In her own words, rejection hurts a lot, but failure was never an option. Each rejection increased her drive to fine-tune her strategy. She highlighted her experience of facing and learning from failure, emphasizing the value of resilience. She was willing to go to extreme measures, even learning to kitesurf, to secure Canva's success.
Rejection and perseverance are two very critical ingredients to succeed at literally any goal that you put your mind to.
Securing investment. Securing financing is like fueling a rocket in the startup industry, and Canva was no exception. Melanie Perkins, Cliff Obrecht, and Cameron Adams, Canva's co-founders, began by investing Australian dollar 50,000 of their own money to begin the company. However, they quickly realized that in order to scale their idea, they required more funding. Melanie Perkins gained center stage in 2013 when she pitched Canva to venture capitalist Bill Tai at a conference in Western Australia. Melanie's concept intrigued Tai, and he chose to invest in Canva. Following this initial investment, Matrix Partners sponsored a $3 million fundraising round in 2014. Melanie's path took an interesting turn when she became involved with Bill Tai's Mai Tai kitesurfing retreat, which brought her into contact with Silicon Valley's major players. Canva's creator made connections in San Francisco that would drive Canva into the spotlight with subsequent visits. Key additions to the team included tech advisor Rasmussen and former Google UI designer Cameron Adams. Canva's core developer is Dave Herndon, who is well known for his work on Google Maps and Wave. These individuals were critical in shaping Canva's success. The number of investors grew when Canva's design platform went live and proved lucrative through a subscription model for premium services. Another $3 million was raised by March 2013 from American private equity firms and angel investors, including Tai and Rasmussen. Canva's quick expansion, with 750,000 users by the end of 2013, put any reservations about its potential to rest. Canva received Series A funding in 2015, with investors including Matrix Partners, Vayner, RSE, Blackbird Ventures, Owen Wilson, and Woody Harrelson. Series B funding followed the following year. Canva's success continued to attract investors, with the company raising $15 million in a funding round headed by Felicis Ventures in 2015, and $40 million in a funding round led by Sequoia Capital in 2016. These investments spurred staff growth, the development of new features, and the expansion of Canva's user base. Conquering challenges. Perkins faced a huge task in assembling the proper team. She sought people who not only held the necessary talents, but also shared her passion for design. To overcome this obstacle, she designed a one-of-a-kind hiring procedure that assessed candidates for both creative ability and cultural fit. This approach produced a team that not only excelled in talent, but also resonated with Canva's key principles. Canva was initially challenged by established design software giants such as Adobe and Corel. Undaunted, Melanie and Cliff concentrated on creating a user-friendly, widely accessible platform. Early users' vital feedback was critical in designing the product and sustaining their resolve to succeed. Another problem was scaling Canva. As the company grew, maintaining quality and customer service became increasingly important. Melanie handled this by investing heavily in technology and automation, ensuring that Canva could grow while maintaining its high standards.
The vision for Canva is to empower everyone to create and communicate.
Learning from the ordeal. Canva's journey to user-centric design. Canva was inspired by observing non-designers struggle with standard design tools. In late 2013, the Canva team birthed their initial product, but the real challenge lay ahead. How would people use it? They resorted to user testing for key insights in order to find answers. The exploratory research conducted by user testing revealed a startling truth. Many people are afraid of visual design. Users were hesitant to click, afraid of what was to come, and struggling to build something they loved. Some people were disappointed by their first experience. Canva's response was game-changing. They participated in thousands of user testing projects, gathering over 16,000 customer experience narratives. These realizations were the compass that guided Canva's progress. They resulted in improved user experience, design templates, more effective advertising campaigns, and profit-boosting pricing methods. Using Canva became as simple as drag, drop, done, and that's because of the efforts put in the work to make it that way. Employing a simple drag-and-drop interface made it so much easier to turn design from a daunting task into an accessible and enjoyable creative experience.
Canva has played a very diverse role in my work. Canva has allowed me to just look more professional.
Canva's remarkable growth and user-centric success. Canva's journey has been nothing short of spectacular since embracing user testing on a broader scale. The platform now has over 60 million active monthly users from 190 countries, representing a significant increase in its global reach. In just 3 years, customer experience tales have increased by nearly 500%. Canva's popularity is largely due to its user-friendly interface. The library of themes, graphics, and fonts enables users without design experience to create aesthetically appealing designs with ease. The revolutionary freemium strategy has also been critical. It allows users to create designs for free while also allowing them to acquire extra features and paid material through a subscription. Canva's rise has been nothing short of spectacular, with the company earning unicorn status in 2018 and skyrocketing to a price of $15 billion by 2021.
We have customers from 190 countries. We have more than 15 million people using Canva every month now.
Global expansion and soaring success. Canva, headquartered in Sydney, is one of Australia's few unicorns, valued at a staggering $6 billion following a recent $60 million fundraising round. Its user-friendly graphic design program enables 35 million users in approximately 190 countries, including the United States, where an office has been opened in Austin, Texas. Canva has set out on a global expansion path, opening offices in Sydney and Manila, Brazil, France, India, Indonesia, Mexico, and Japan all have in-country growth marketing teams. Canva's devoted staff worked extensively to make it available in several languages, reaching a global audience. Canva now speaks over 100 languages and produces over $100 million in revenue by 2020. Canva focused its sights on strategic acquisitions with a growing cash reserve, further consolidating its position. Canva's revival and strategic partnerships. Canva's vitality stems from its ongoing invention and feature enhancement, which ensures its relevance in the ever-changing digital landscape. Strategic collaborations were critical to its success because they not only increased income, but also expanded the platform's services. Users got access to a wide library of high-quality graphics thanks to partnerships with stock image providers such as Getty Images and Pixabay. Furthermore, collaborations with print and delivery companies provided a complete design-to-delivery solution for printed goods. Integration relationships with Google Drive, Dropbox, and Instagram helped simplify the user experience by enabling seamless design import and storing. Canva has risen to prominence as an important design platform worth $40 billion, monthly active users creating 150 designs per second. The majority of the company's revenue comes from subscription fees. Canva's vision, empowering design for all. Melanie Perkins' Canva has revolutionized graphic design by making it accessible and affordable. This shift has empowered small businesses and entrepreneurs to craft professional designs independently, breaking free from costly software and designers. Canva's user-friendly approach has now become a game changer in the design industry. Have you tried using Canva? Let us know in the comments. Canva plugin and ChatGPT integration. Canva's recent collaboration with ChatGPT has made waves in the graphic designing sector, providing a new dimension to creativity. This functionality allows users to access Canva's graphic design tools directly from a third-party application, making design jobs easier. It is ideal for social media administrators, content creators, and marketers because it allows for the quick and efficient construction of visually appealing designs. Users can effortlessly create interesting content in one window by combining ChatGPT's text generation capabilities with Canva's design prowess. Canva's numerous templates, graphics, and fonts enable users to create great designs, making it an invaluable asset for organizations looking to improve their branding and social media presence. Conclusion. Canva's journey is a striking testament to the fusion of entrepreneurship and innovation. Melanie Perkins and Cliff Obrecht's unwavering dedication transformed a large ambition into a global reality. With a presence in 190 countries and a valuation surpassing $15 billion, Canva's impact is profound. Melanie Perkins' concept, centered on accessibility and simplicity, revolutionized the design business, democratizing high-quality design. Canva's prescription for success includes an easy-to-use interface, a library of design templates, and a firm dedication to diversity. With relentless innovation and expansion, Canva is set to maintain its supremacy in the visual design realm for years to come. It's a story that inspires and a tool that empowers.